Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Tamel Cuts. This is the United Barbers Club for the Culture podcast. I have a special guest host today. Introduce yourself, lovely.
I am Carmina, C-Mini-V on Instagram, also with United Barbers Club today. So excited to be here and let's do it.
Let's do it. Guys, I ran into this guy. We're at the LV Expo, and he got this leather shirt on that looks so damn fly.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because you'll walk past people and not know who they are, and ended up running into him. And I want him to introduce himself, and we're going to get deep into his story.
Yes,
Go ahead,
sir.
Mike.
What's going on, guys? My name is Nito. I'm all over social media. That's my main bread and brand. I love it. And if you guys don't know my name, I'm pretty sure you guys will know my slogan. If you don't know how to braid, hit that follow button. Let's go! Yes, sir. Y'all appreciate you opening this platform for me, man. And let's get to it, man.
Let's get to it. So, Mr. High and Mighty, killing the social media game. Where did your beginning start? What are you? What do you do? And how did you begin to be so big on these platforms?
Can I interject really quickly?
Yes. You know what? I've been on this show for years. I never had an interjection.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the first.
I just need to make another comment on this shirt.
Okay, well, let's get comments. Let's comment.
Like this is a good shirt.
It is a nice
It's-
shirt.
Thank you.
I know he's somebody.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Is that your interjection? I
was
thought
my
you were talking about his
interjection.
glasses are a shame.
No, his glasses
hair.
are fine. I mean, there's nothing that doesn't work.
Okay, no, it's not. Look at that
Appreciate
watch.
it. Thank you
God.
so much. Yeah, I got it for my birthday as well. I would have treated myself for a watch, and I was like, it's my birthday, 29 years old.
Congratulations.
My 28th was really big this year, so like
You're
I was
29 years old?
Yeah, I just turned
man.
29, and it was very emotional, really going into my 29 because 28 really tested my skills and really took me to a next level. And like to leave that chapter, I believe in living chapters and moving on to my next chapter in
All
life.
right.
And going into being 29, I'm a dad, I'm a businessman, I'm focused, I'm respectful, I'm like everything, you know
All
what
right.
I mean?
So let's get into your story.
Let's
You
get
remember
it.
being 29?
Why you do that to me?
I kind of remember
You know, I
being
got to
29.
go back like 29 years just to remember what 29 was.
I gotta go back about
Thanks,
12.
Mina. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Don't make it about me, Mina. You're a guest on my show.
Okay. Proceed. We love you.
Carry on.
So for your question that you had about me when I started, how I blew up, I've been a barber for 11 years. I've been cutting hair, I've been cutting celebrities, I traveled the world, but I made a decision, a very hard decision to move from New York to North Carolina about 2 years ago. I had everything in New York. I had my family, I had my mom, my dad, my brothers, my friends, my barbershop with my brother, but it just didn't feel right. I was comfortable the way I didn't want to be comfortable. I thought I wanted to be comfortable, but I seen my surroundings and how people were struggling to be able to pay rent and be able to share times with their kids. I didn't have kids at that moment. I've been with my wife for 11 years and since I was 15, but we didn't have no kids because we wanted to do it right. And everybody says, hey, it's not the right time to have kids. And I always said, no, there will be a right time. And for me, the right time was financially to be able to spare that time with my kids. So one day I just woke up at nighttime. I said, babe, we're moving to North Carolina. She was like, what? What's going on? And I was like, I just want to start something new. I want to put myself in an uncomfortable situation and put all the energy that I'm putting into my family, my friends, my barbershop out here, put it in just into me and you, and let's see what we create. And 2 weeks later, we moved to North Carolina. We got an apartment. I started working at a barbershop. Shout out to Exclusive Barbershop, that the owner, Lou, he opened up the doors for me. They didn't have none here in the station, but guess
Did
what?
you know
He
them
made.
prior?
No, I didn't know him. I just hit him up and hey, I'm a barber. I want to grow. Can you open the doors for me? Hey, man, I don't have no barber stations, but guess what? I could put you in the back. I'll create a new station for you, and I'll break down a wall so you could be in there. He did that all for me, so I owe him everything. And he put me all the way in the back. There was 13 barbers, and he put me all the way in the back, and I didn't mind it. You know why? Because I wanted that feeling of struggleless, being no money, depressed, feeling lonely. I wanted to go through all that without my parents, without my friends, without nobody, just me. Because I know if I go through that, I know the feeling of it and I don't have to go back. And that's how I blew up, man. I just stayed focused, motivated, go through, like I said, stress, feeling lonely, depression, no money. and I just put myself out there. I became a barber. I was a barber. I became a braider. I started braiding hair. I started offering it for free. I started charging, and then I started doing the influencers. I questioned him, yo, what can I do to blow up on social media? All he said was, be consistent.
Who specifically did you ask?
And my boy Lee the Fourth. His name is Lee the Fourth. He's huge on TikTok. He has over 12 million on TikTok.
Wow.
And he said, he looked at me, he said, be yourself and be consistent. And since that day one, I went home and I spoke to my wife. I said, babe, I need 6 months. I'm gonna focus on social media. If I don't bring a penny home in 6 months, I'll quit and I'll be a regular barber. When I mean a regular barber, from Monday to Saturday, from 9 to 6. And you know, that's the time. If you're not doing social media, that's what you're gonna work.
That's right.
And maybe sometimes after hours. And she put the trust on me. 6 months later, we started seeing money coming in. Videos started blowing up. And 2 years later, it's been 2.5 years, and now it's killing it.
What's your wife's name? Because I think we need to give her a shout out.
Amber,
right, for that support.
Amber Lynn Albira. She's my team player. She's
That's
right there.
amazing.
What's
Yep.
your nationality?
Colombian.
Colombia.
Yes, sir.
Now let's talk about, we're hearing parts of your success. Let's talk a little bit about your struggles. Let's talk about where you come from and how hard was it to make these decisions that made you grow to be who you are today?
Yeah, so I like that question because you say your struggles, and we all have struggles.
We all do.
We're just dealing with them differently. You got your parents passed away, or no money, or lived here. We all got struggles. The main thing about the struggle is overcoming that situation. And I was born in Colombia. I came to the U.S. I didn't have my parents in Colombia, and I saw them again when I was 11 years old. I didn't have no socials. I was an immigrant. I didn't know anything about the system in the U.S. And I just came in here. I started learning English in school. I went to middle school, then high school, and then I met my wife since I was 15, and she's Americanized. She's Puerto Rican. Her parents are Puerto Rican, but she's Americanized, and she knew the system. And we met. We started going out, and then she switched everything for me. She took me to the chapter that I always wanted to do, and it's called the American Dream. And the American Dream is owning a house and taking care of your family. And that's what she taught me. She taught me my social security, how to drive, to get a driving license, pay your taxes. I'm gonna say that again. Pay your taxes. If you don't pay no taxes, you can't do nothing with your money on the pillow. I'm telling you.
Right, that's real talk.
Yo,
That's real
grab
talk.
your money. If you want to keep your money, open up an LLC, S Corp, whatever you want. You can write all that off. There's so many ways to not pay or give the money back to the government. If you don't want to, if you're making $200,000-$300,000 a year and you don't want to give them back $40,000-$50,000, you know what you can do? Take your friends out to eat. Take your mom somewhere to the trip and write it off.
Yes,
Enjoy. And that was my struggle, and that's my story, man.
So you're Cuban. You're Cuban.
Colombian.
How do I say barber in Colombia?
Barbero.
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 Yeah,
That's
roll
right.
Hey, I feel like I'm a Colombian.
That's right.
Barbero.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Let's talk. So the numbers, your numbers. I don't think we talked about it on here. Let's talk about your numbers on the social media platform. And which one was the first one to pop for you?
TikTok. So I started blowing up on TikTok. I'm at 7 million now, with 2.3 billion views in the past 2 years. 2.3 billion views just on TikTok. And then after that, I have my agency that I work with him now for about a year. His name is Devin. He's my right-hand man. He saw what I had going on. He said, hey, you need to touch all these other platforms.
Did he come to you or did you go to him?
No, he came to me.
Yeah, of
and then
course
at
he
first
did.
I was like a scam. Like I felt like he was trying to scam me. But I don't know, something told me, give him a chance. He was a young kid. And if you look to your right, he's actually sitting right next to me.
Hey.
He's right there. His name is Devin, right there. And if you look at him and I say, hey, that's my manager, people will judge. We'll be like, that's your manager? He's not suited up. He look young and stuff like that. But you can't judge a book by its cover, because that man took my platform only from TikTok and he touched everything else. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, monetized Everything. Every little video that I upload, I'm getting paid for. Any brand deals, I'm getting paid for. Any talks, any
Congratulations.
situations, any Snapchat stories, any posts on social media, any followers, we're making sure that the business is right and it's making sense because I've put too much work to this.
What was the first video that blew for you?
That was a good question because I remember I was testing out what will be catching, and then one day I was like, hey, let me ask this question. And there's all questions that blow up on social media. And I said, does your barber braid? And I said that on one of my videos, and I just had a whole bunch of comments. I'm like, no, but he should. And then I took that, and then I just ran with it. And then it just kept going. And then after that, I came out with my slogan. And if you don't know how to braid, hit that follow button. I'm a songwriter, so
Say
I
it
know
again.
what catches people. If you don't know how to braid, hit that follow button. Let's
Hey.
go. Yes, sir. So, yeah, man. So that's what happened, and I'm enjoying it, bro. I'm living life, man. I'm
So what are your
happiest.
numbers on the other platforms? You said
So
TikTok.
TikTok 7 million, YouTube about to be 3 million, Instagram about to be 600,000, Facebook 1 million, Snapchat 2 million,
Dang.
Twitter, I don't remember Twitter, and yeah, and I also got my own show on Snapchat. So if you go on Snapchat, Snapchat has shows where you can watch movies, you can watch shows. So
Did not know that.
Snapchat reached out to me and they said, we like what you're doing. We want to put you on our show. And you have your own show on Snapchat. So if you go on Snapchat and you search Juanito's show, you'll see a show. And it's basically all my videos just put into one, and they'll put brand deals on it. And bro, it blew up.
I don't have a Snapchat.
Well,
Yeah.
we got to get one. It's
you have a
free.
Snapchat?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, Snapchat is a big, you know how TikTok blew up so quick? Snapchat is doing the
Am
same thing.
I cool enough for Snapchat? Do I need all three?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to make some money,
Let's say you're behind
Listen,
times.
that's the question, and that's funny. Is you cool to be on Snapchat? It's not about being cool or not about being viral. It's about using the followers to make money from
Make
it.
money.
So this is a business. I don't do this just for fun. I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm doing it for business. I
That's
want to get
right.
some money. I want to take care of my family. I want to make sure that when I go to sleep, I'm making money. When I wake up and I'm eating breakfast with my daughter, I'm making money. I'm
Okay,
taking
I
my
need a
daughter to
Snapchat.
school. I'm taking my daughter to school. I'm making money. That's how you know you become an entrepreneur. That's how you know.
Say that again, an entrepreneur.
Yeah, entrepreneur. How do you say it?
I think we're gonna have to use that for one of our trivia
Entrepreneur.
questions.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur. Because you know everybody want to be one.
Yeah, they do.
But not everyone want to put the work to be
no,
That's
one.
they do not.
1,000% correct.
They do not. So, what got you into braiding, and how did you become so good at it?
My brother's a braider in New York.
Dope.
He's been braiding for a long time, and I used to watch him, and he used to tell me, do it, and I did it a couple times, but I never liked it. And then when I moved to North Carolina, the struggle made me like it.
What,
I bet nobody was braiding in North Carolina.
No,
though, right? Yeah.
nobody.
okay, I'm old school, and I don't say that because I look very young. But
Very young.
Did you have any issues with men wanting to get braided by?
For sure. It's
And
funny.
how is that? How was that?
Now it's good because now I'm known.
Yeah.
Now they don't care who touches their hair. It's
Yeah.
who's touching it, and which is me. And they're like, yo, that's the TikToker. I'm laying him
Said
burn
you're
my hair.
welcome.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So yeah, that was an issue before. Not no more.
gotcha.
Not no more.
That's a really interesting question because I feel like it's a flip, right? For lady barbers, or
Yeah.
women barbers,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
men didn't want that.
Yeah.
And for the
Now
braiding
they do.
part, they didn't want the men.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yep.
Now, for people that only know you for barbering and braiding and the social media platform, what else is it about you that they don't know or may not know?
Well, the thing that they don't know is that I've been making music for about 13 years, way before I started this social media stuff, and I've been in the studios with big people like Bow Wow, Fat Joe, Benny the Butcher, and music is my passion, and that's what I've been doing, and I never stopped. I just don't promote it as much because I don't want to really be an artist. I don't want to be like an artist going to states, and I don't. Whoever does it, good for them, not for me. Just because I'm already established with my brand,
Yeah.
and I got a wife and daughter, and I don't
Yeah.
want to put them through that. So now I'm becoming a songwriter more than anything.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, so that was
Sorry.
gonna be my question. Do you couple that together with your social media, or is your social media all barbering?
No, I show
And Brady.
I show everything about me. I put my wife in there. I put
Amazing.
myself. I put food. I put my parents. I put
Right.
everything. Yeah, my personality. So
love
when
that.
everyone meets me, they meet me.
Right.
You know, not just like the braider that knows how to braid. They like who I am and how transparent
Well, that's
I
how
am
you're
with
able to
people.
connect, too.
Yeah, and I
So-
talk about all my
Yeah.
struggles and I talk about everything on there for sure.
Let me ask you this: on your prices for haircuts and braids, what would be your standard price?
They're free.
Because of social media.
Correct.
Content.
So, but when you book with me, it says a price. It says 150, 200. But when they come, it's free. The reason why I charge for before they come is because I don't want a whole bunch of people booking it because they know it's free, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna have 30 people not show up.
Correct.
So
Wow.
so when they show up,
They're serious.
I'll do what I gotta do, and I say, hey, it's free, and they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's free. That's it.
Bro, that's genius.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not gonna charge them like I make way more money with one
The
video
content,
than
then-
if I charge them. God sees that. I'll be greedy.
You got my mind like going right
I'm not
now.
greedy, man.
Man.
I'm not greedy. God sees everything I move, and that's why I'm getting paid and I'm moving how I'm moving at the age of 29 because I'm not greedy, and I'm helping my mom and dad because they came here. I moved my mom and dad from New Jersey all the way to North Carolina, and they don't work. They don't do nothing. They get a paycheck every week, and they're chilling with me. They're enjoying life. They're able. It's funny because now they're doing what they were supposed to do, which is enjoying life. Driving my slingshot. I got a three-wheeler.
You're making me cry.
My dad gets up.
I felt that he said he was passionate about music. No, I felt that about his parents.
Yeah, bro,
And
that's
he's
mine.
very proud about
Yeah, I
being
got-
able to do something.
I got my mom and dad right here, man. My mom, my
That's
dad,
awesome.
and I got a Cupid. They're meant to be together forever, and I'm meant to be there to help them to be together forever. Because if you don't got money, there's a lot of struggles, and a lot of people separate because of that. So if I could be this will still stay alive.
That's also a beautiful example that they're still together.
Yeah,
For you to
years,
be able to follow.
years. My dad is 67. My mom is 55.
Amazing.
And I'm gonna follow the steps. That's why I got my wife right next to me, 12 years strong.
What's your end game? Where do you see how all this going to pan out in the end?
Nobody should be knowing this, but I'm doing a show for Netflix and Amazon. I'm working on a show to help kids that are going through a lot in life as immigrants, as no parents, as being like just struggling, not knowing what they're about to face when they get older. And they look at me as a positive person, and they love me. Kids love me. Everywhere I go, the mall, yo, Nito, they cry. And I want to be that person for them, to let them know that everything is going to be all right as long as you follow your dreams and you be who you want to be yourself. And the show is going to be about that. Me surprising kids at a parking spot or a school or at home. We're going to set it up with their parents. Their parents are going to be knowing. We're going to do interviews. We're going to take them out to eat, clothes shopping, and then doing their braids and having a real conversation with the kids. Have you guys ever watched like this show's called on Netflix? It's like Queer Eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct, for the sport.
Basically what they do for the older
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
I want to go for the younger kids.
I think you really living your dream because you're seeing yourself in those kids,
Yeah.
and you
For
want
sure.
you want to help out any way you can, so they don't have to go to some of the struggles that you went
That's
through.
right.
I'm
And,
not usually
man.
speechless.
That-
That doesn't happen to me, but like
I
you really
got
just struck me.
goosies,
Yeah.
like Jennifer Lopez said,
Appreciate it.
goosies.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing about it is that my wife is also in love with kids. She's a psychologist for kids with
Oh, that's
autism.
amazing. Wow.
So she's been in that industry for a long time, and if you
Yeah.
know about that industry, usually people get out in the first year because it's not an easy
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, yeah.
And my wife's been in it for a while. She's the main person at a clinic, and she's amazing on that aspect. So that's my goal too. Right now I'm about to come out with my own merch, which is hit that follow button,
That's
and then
right.
we're gonna grab a good percentage of it, and we're gonna put it into her clinic because the owner of the clinic, you know how it is, they make money,
Yeah.
they don't care about the
Yeah,
clinic.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna go in and change the whole backyard into a playground for them. And I'm gonna fix the whole playground in her clinic, and that's what we're gonna do. That's my
Dope.
goal. That's my next goal.
I'm gonna have to up my game.
Yeah. What time is it? If you don't mind. What time is it?
Actually, we're pushing at 4:04, and we're about to end
Oh,
it right here.
Oh no, bro, I'm still here. I'm going on stage. I'm 4:30, man.
We got some other people lined up, but we,
Oh, okay,
but we
love
want to
it.
be sure that you get out all the important stuff
Of
that
course.
you wanted to be heard or be
Yeah,
said.
well, the most
So-
important stuff, like, listen, man, Everyone knows my story. Everyone knows who I am. If you follow me, you know who I am. But I'm not here for me to shine. I'm not here to be famous. I'm not here to show that I got money or that I'm happy. I want to be here to influence you so you can realize that you could do you. All it takes is keep your circle small, put yourself in uncomfortable situations to see how you can overcome those uncomfortable situations by yourself with conversations. If you're an LV Barber expert and you see Nito and you're nervous, talk to me. Put yourself in that situation because I promise you I'll take you out of there. And that's my job, to take you out of that uncomfortable situation and make you realize that you're somebody and you have a purpose. Yesterday, I brought this crazy story, and this is why I love to make impact in people. I got my manager that came all the way from Louisiana. I flew him out here, and he said, hey, can I bring my friend with me? I was like, yeah, who is he? He's like, well, he lives with me, but he's a little quiet introvert. Like, he's very nervous to be around people, but I want to take him out. I said, bring him. And that was my goal, to bring him out here and to show him a different life. And we went out to this club the other night. He didn't want to go because he was afraid of being around people and anxiety and stuff in this. And I hold his hand and I say, yo, I'm going to be right next to you. If you don't feel uncomfortable, you let me know and we'll leave. Bro, can I tell you, he had the most fun than all of us.
Nice.
Bro, he was in the middle of the crowd, on the mosh pit. It was an EDM concert. Mosh pit going crazy, jumping. Look, bro, I didn't even drink or nothing. I wanted to look at him and admire him and how he was so different in that moment. And the next day he called me and he's like, bro, thank you. You literally did what mushrooms do to people. If you know about mushrooms, I never done drugs, but mushroom is a plant that some people take it to help them overcome issues, and they see life differently. And I was his mushroom for that night.
Wow.
In a natural way. And now he sees life differently and he's enjoying himself. And I was very happy to be part of that.
You said something a couple of times about being uncomfortable, and I've been living my New Year's resolution is to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Because when you're comfortable, you're just going to stay in that same spot, and it's hard to get out of it, and you're not really living life. Really, to be honest, guys, if you're living life like this, everything's going hunky-dory, that's not living. You gotta have highs and lows and highs and lows. That way you learn and appreciate, and then you grow. But you gotta learn to be uncomfortable.
That's for sure. So if you're uncomfortable, you're gonna learn something for sure.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Push yourselves. Nito, I'm so excited. Me and my partner Lonnie, we always talk about building relationships. We're just happy to hear anything that know who you are, for one, and to hear about what you're doing. And in any way we can contribute to the causes that you're doing, especially for kids, or any way we can help put the word out, we will be down to do that. We're all about growth.
Well, you did it already.
Amen.
By opening the door
for
me and doing this interview, because this is my first interview as a barber.
We're so lucky.
Right?
I'm glad that I did it with you guys. I read your energy when I met you. I walked by and I handshake your hand, and the way we stare at each other's eye, and I read your energy. I go by energy.
And we're Virgos.
That's right. Yeah. So it was a purpose that I'm sitting right here. So I'm excited for this to drop. Where's the dropping? Like, where are you dropping?
They're dropping it on Barberview TV.
Okay.
It's the app. For anybody that's watching this, go download Barberview TV app, and this will be coming up probably in the early part of November.
Awesome. And you also have like YouTube channel that you posted on? Or?
We'll be having shorts on our YouTube channel and everything, but we drive the long form content on Barberview TV.
Cool. Perfect. I would love to. I'm going to push it out crazy because I want people to see this and hear what I got to say.
I want to share it. And can I just say that I believe you? I just feel like we hear so much all the time, right? and social media could be a lot of noise, but just hearing you speak, like, I believe in everything that you're saying, everything that you're doing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So excited for you to see what's coming.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you for sure.
Well, guys, everybody that's watching, make sure you guys go follow United Barbers Club. Go follow One Nito _. That's it?
That's it. One Nito _
I just don't
everywhere.
mess it up. Hey, and on all platforms, y'all, just give him an extra. He just needs one more follower, right?
That's it.
That's all
What's
he needs.
the tagline?
If you don't know how to braid, hit that follow button.
Let's go.
Shake them, boys. Shake them.
All right, guys, we're out. Peace.
Let's go. Peace.